Now that the Trump administration has ordered a federal funding freeze, many parents and college students are wondering, what will this mean for federal student aid?
On your side's Christine Lazard joins us now with some answers and a guest. Christine.
Rudabeh, even the experts are having a hard time figuring out how this executive order will impact current and incoming college students. I'm joined now by Alexis White, a private college admissions advisor who's been working in this space for more than 2 decades. And I think people want to know, I know you've been on the phone with local colleges. What are they saying about this freeze, and how do they say it will impact, financial aid for incoming students and students who are already there?
So the financial aid offices at the local colleges that I've spoken to have basically said, we have no idea what's going to happen. We're waiting for directions from the Department of Education, which we don't know when that's going to be coming. So they felt that their hands were tied, and they're really not sure what's next.
So for those kids who are in the middle of waiting for those college acceptances, who are in the middle of filling out the FAFSA, do they need to be worried that they're not going to get the help and the funding that they thought they might get from these colleges?
So at this point, the federal freeze is not going to affect individual disbursements. So if you are in the middle of if you're in the middle of filling out the FAFSA and working on your financial aid packages and all of that stuff, you don't need to worry just yet. The idea is that there shouldn't be any impact short term, but long term, we might be seeing some effects.
And so when you say long term, are you talking about next year, the year after that?
Well, as far as the freeze goes, they're wanting to kind of reorganize how funding is dispersed to organizations. And when they say that, organizations could also be something that has to do with like a discretionary grant. So as far as research is concerned for schools, they might find that their money is impacted, which ultimately might be trickling down to students and their aid packages, possibly in the next 3 years or 4 years.
And, we know how expensive college is now. And you have so many people here, in the Southern California area who have good jobs, but they're still living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. And so what are you telling these parents that come to you that say, listen, we can't afford college for our kids if we don't have this aid, and maybe their kids are coming in 2-3 years from now?
So keep all of your finances very organized, file your taxes on time, be aware of all of the deadlines for the free application for federal student aid, and that's the FAFSA. Make sure that you're proceeding as usual. I don't want anybody to panic and then freeze and then not do anything because they're not really sure what the plan is. But also, there are a lot of opportunities for scholarships in other places. So if you are concerned about the need-based aid that you might get, which comes in different forms, federal work study, federal loans, and Pell Grants, which don't have to be paid back. If you're worried about your eligibility for those things or how things might play out, you want to look at other scholarships. So if you go on things like FastWeb and you literally can sign up online, you will start getting alerts for scholarships from private organizations that might pertain to you.
How soon do we do that? When your kid's a freshman, sophomore, junior?
I would say when your kid's about a junior, that's when you should start looking into scholarships, because some of them have pretty extensive applications and you want to be ready to do that. And if you're in the middle of the college application process and you're doing scholarship applications, it can be very stressful.
And one more question for you. The Department of Education, I know you spoke with someone there. What is it saying about this freeze?
So they're saying that there is no individual impact. So if you are receiving financial aid checks, essentially from your college, most people get a payment every quarter or every semester to help pay for their rent or their books or whatever it is, that is not going to be impacted. So.
Okay. But still, admittedly, a lot of confusion.
A lot of confusion, a lot of panic. And what I'm saying to my clients and that people are contacting me, proceed as you were with your financial aid applications. Do not just keep going, because we want to make sure. And if you need to appeal and you don't get the money that you need to, then you can go ahead and do that.
All right, a wealth of information. Thank you so much, Alexis. And for more on Alexis and her services, including her social media that gives parents really a ton of information for free, just go to our website, kcalnews.com, and click on Seen on TV. Rudabeh and Jamie, back to you.